Is that Chris?
Hey man, y'all heard the saying, bruh. What goes up must come down, man. Just as fast as you go up, you can go down just as fast. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is getting ugly for Puffy. And now Biggie Mama got something to say. Just shows you that, man, a lot is finna come out. And it's a lot that we don't really know about. Man, what is good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is, bruh. It's Look It's Jay here, y'all. Back with another video, man. And today, y'all, we got a crazy and wild video to talk about. Now, it seems like in today's classroom, y'all, we got your boy Puffy back on the roster. Yes, y'all, we got P. Diddy back on the roster, Mr. Brotherly Love himself, and it seems like things are starting to get worse for him. Now, last video, y'all know I spoke on Diddy and spoke on how, you know, pretty much they went on to interview a lot of his accusers, and they even spoke on his relationship with Biggie, and people felt like that, you know, Biggie passing wasn't as suspicious as it looked, but Biggie Mama even had some things to say, and now, bro, this is just not looking good. Now, before we get into this real quick, man, y'all know real quick, hit that like button, you feel me, and smash that bell so that you know I can keep y'all updated on this situation, and y'all can be notified anytime I drop a video. Now, as I said, y'all, we got another update on your boy Diddy, man. Pretty much, y'all remember last time, maybe like a couple hours ago, I dropped a video about Diddy, and I told y'all how Rolling Stone pretty much went into their own investigation, and they went on for like investigating for like last 6 months, and went on down to his violent history all the way down into he was in college, and people speaking on how he was and how he sexually assaulted them, and about a lot of his abusive passing and trafficking and all type of stuff. Now, what I did bring up within that video was about his relationship with Diddy. Now, y'all know Rolling Stone had put out an interview, and they said insiders have confirmed and told Rolling Stone that Biggie was indeed preparing to leave Bad Boy Records before his passing, and that Biggie lawyers were entangled in a legal battle with Diddy to get Biggie back his publishing rights before he was emmed. According to the insiders, Biggie had grown increasingly frustrated with Diddy and was seeking more control over his career. Photographer Monique Bunn, who was close with Biggie, stated, Biggie was absolutely about to leave Puff. I know for a fact because he told me that. Another source added, everybody wanted to leave Puffy. Everybody leaves him. This dissatisfaction was compounded by legal battles over Biggie's publishing rights, which his attorneys were attempting to reclaim from Combs, further straining their relationship. So as y'all see, you can see that, you know, before he passed away, he weren't really seeing eye to eye with Puffy as much as he was trying to get out his deal. And people just said it was so crazy and so just a coincidence that he passed away around that time. Now, let me start off by saying, again, I didn't say he had nothing to do with anything. This is what people were trying to put two and two together, because there had been conspiracies and things about him having something to do with Pac and Biggie M. And, you know, things got worse. Now, Biggie Mom was actually interviewed within this whole Rolling Stone situation, and she spoke out. And she put up and said, and it says, Notorious B.I.G. mother, I don't know how to say her name, Valetta Wallace, on Sean Diddy Combs. She said, I hope that I see Sean one day, and the only thing I want to do is smack the daylights out of him. You can quote me on that. And then she added, because I liked him. I didn't want to believe all the awful things, but I am so ashamed and embarrassed. Now, as you see, you feel me? That just shows when she says things like, when I see him one day, people were saying, does he even check up on her? How often do they talk? Because as you can see, obviously she has some type of love for him, because in a way he changed Biggie's life, you know, turned into a millionaire and signed him and, you know, took Biggie up, and now Biggie's a legend in hip hop. But it just shows that, you know, now that she's seeing all these victims and all this stuff being released, it probably hurt her heart, because she probably was vouching for him. Now, what else threw me off about this is because maybe it's more that we don't know about. Maybe they had been brought up these things around them, and he probably denied all allegations. She might have been spoke to him. He probably lied in her face. Ain't no telling. But what also threw me off about this whole Diddy situation is that in the Rolling Stone interview what they put up on their Instagram, they spoke on how pretty much when the whole Who Shot You situation came out, Biggie didn't even want to release that record, which intensed the whole East Coast and West Coast beef. But Puffy was one of the guys that released that tape and made it way worse than it should have been. Now, as y'all see, it says the friendship was short-lived, and they talking about him and Pac, you know, him and Pac being cool. The friendship was short-lived after Shakur was ambushed and shot 5 times in the lobby of Quad Studios in Times Square in 1994. He blamed Combs and the Bad Boy crew for setting him up, which Combs has always denied. From there, everything got blown out of proportion, Bun says. Bad Boy Z started encouraging Wallace, which is Biggie, to write certain songs. Barrow says, despite the rapper not feeling so beefy with his former friends, with tensions further, Combs released Wallace's single "Who Shot You" in 1995. It was widely viewed as a sneering provocation aimed at Shakur. Though Wallace was an adamant it wasn't. Shakur responded with the fears hit him up, pushing hostilities to their peak. Perhaps seeing the promotional play, Combs stoked the East versus West Coast rivalry. The two label heads traded jabs with Nightcast as the intimidating cigar jumping young affiliated boss and Combs the slick clean executive. Now, as y'all know, the whole East Coast West Coast thing was getting crazy. Now, from my narrative, from what I seen, it seems like they said that Biggie them didn't have nothing to do with Pac getting hit up, and that allegedly Pac them made it worse because after the situation happened, he the one that said F the whole East Coast when he ain't had nothing to do with it. And people always said if Pac would never did that, Biggie will still be here. You feel me? If Pac would never did the whole East Coast West Coast thing and made that song, they'll never be here. But it's just so crazy that Puffy wanted to release that "Who Shot You," knowing what's going on with them, knowing they would make it seem like, you feel me, he had something to do with it. But hey, who's to say? This is all going off what some of the people that was working at Bad Boy said. I can't confirm it 100%, but one thing about it, no matter what time of day it is, promotion is promotion. Marketing is marketing. Who would know back then? I'm pretty sure Puffy would know because he's a smart guy. He went to Howard. He would know that marketing means. He would know that obviously a good way of marketing, knowing that they eyes in the media and the world's viewing this East Coast West Coast beef, dropping a song like that will grab attention. That will make their streams go up, which means they will make more money. But I don't know. This situation is just crazy, bro, because man, they're really trying to get Puffy out of here. Like literally, like they got people that's supposed to, people that accused him of doing certain things. They pretty much gotta go to court and they may be put on a grand jury, bro, to indict him. And it's crazy because it's like everything is coming out all at once, bro. But I just want to say, regardless of what's going on, I'm not perfect. I'm not God. I'm not here to say, oh, he's evil, he this and that. What's done in the dark, God sees anyway. So everything that's going on, if he guilty, he will be held guilty. If he not, he not. But obviously, he had some type of crazy past because he went on to say, I was effed up. But nobody's perfect, regardless. You feel me? It just sucks because he's been put out in the forefront because of who he is. But a lot of people that he did stuff to, you gotta think about them. A lot of people lives that you traumatized. But hey, man. Who knows, bruh? Give me y'all thoughts and opinions. Let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think and give me any other details that I may not know about. It's your boy, Lucas J. Thank God for another day, man. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. Christ loves y'all so much more, man. And yeah, bro. I'm out, man.
Since November, you'll probably remember that Combs has been named in 8 civil lawsuits, 7 directly accusing him of sexual assault. CNN's Elizabeth Wagmeister has all of this new reporting for us. Elizabeth, what more are you learning?
Good morning, Kate. So this is obviously the biggest escalation since those March raids on Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami. We are now hearing that federal investigators are preparing to possibly bring witnesses